supposed to do. Draws on, she goes 7 furlongs and 122, and here's the Honeybee, where she has the lead on County Stars. She has the lead. She's able to dig in. She's got that forward position. The advantage is with to her.
Hey girl, how's it going, Ashley?
But not necessarily at this level. But do you think that was the difference? You think County Stars would get by?
Oh, trying to sort through some stuff. Here. Oh, crap. Oh, no, never mind. That's not the one I was thinking. Anyway. Oh, yeah. Yeah, so, I was looking at this, and, there's a girl in here that's in the model horse community, and she got, like, the top, picture right here, and it's super pretty, and she's kind of a photographer, too. So yeah, I was just looking and seeing if that was the one that was it. And there's some really good recipes in this one this time. So yeah. What's up, Libby? I'm getting ready to unbox your dude. So I did some research on that breed that you told me about on that. Oh gosh, hi Dot. No ma'am. No ma'am. No ma'am. I have a dog. You can see her like right down there. But yeah, I think that's gonna work 100%. Like, not that I didn't trust you, I just wanted to do some research because I wanted to see and just look. But yeah, I think it'll work. I really do. And I'm kind of glad that I did look it up because the class list changed on the show that I'm blah, blah, blah. Anyway. So yes, give me a second. I gotta plug in. So currently it is 35 minutes until the Kentucky Oaks. So what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna talk to you guys a little bit about some stuff. I've got to get situated because I am not prepared as per usual. But we've got a big live today. Not only are we watching the Oaks, not only are we talking about, some stuff like Briar stuff and whatnot, we are also going to draw the 100 sub. We are at 102 subscribers, guys. I am so excited. You have no idea. So yeah, we're going to draw for the Ish. I did put her back on the shelf, so I'm sorry I can't. I've got to go grab her later. But we're going to do that. We're going to tag a couple of horses tonight. Oh gosh, you guys are gonna have to keep me on like point today because there's a lot. And then yeah, I'm just connected. Okay. Oh, and then some unboxing. We have some important horses over here and some important things that we got in the mail finally. And so we're doing that. There's a lot. There's a big old thing. So hi, welcome, hello to the chaos. It's great. What I'll do while I'm tagging these horses or getting ready to, I'll just kind of discuss what I do to get prepped for a live show that's coming up, because our live shows are a little different than other live shows. They do not do the tagging like we tag. Like, I'll tag a horse just because I forget their names sometimes, or just to kind of help, because if you've got like 3 glossy Harknesses like it has been on the table, because Olive and Madison and I all have one, it's good to just identify them, so because it's kind of hard, we get them mixed up, it happens. But anyway, but we're watching the Kentucky Oaks. I will turn this on my phone, this other phone here, as soon as it gets close. They're not showing when it is though. Madison might have to keep me up to date on that one because she's watching it too. Anyway, Kentucky Derby is tomorrow, so that's exciting. I'm also working on getting sorted, February ribbon sorted. What else? Oh yeah, baby birds. It's been nuts, guys. Let me know if you guys can hear me and things good. I'm gonna look at everything. Let's see. Let me see. Okay, I'm just looking at, okay. Anyway, yeah, because it finally quit. I have crap. My husband just made it home too. So yeah, my husband is, so the Kentucky Oaks, Ash, the Kentucky Oaks are the fillies. So the females that are running, and then the Kentucky Derby's all the boys. I'm assuming that's what I've learned so far. Now I am just now getting into this racehorse thing. I love it. Madison got me started on it, so I'm blaming her. But that's okay. I'm okay with that. I like it. I think it's fun. It got me in a new obsession with a horse that I'm having a custom done on. So, but anyway, yeah, yeah. See, I didn't know that either. But, so right now they're going to do the Kentucky Oaks. Now, I don't know the difference between any of the other races that's going on. Just, I just know that the important one that's coming up, is the one that everybody's talking about online on Facebook right now. So that's it. But Madison's gonna have to tell you different on that one because I don't understand it fully. I just know like, hey, I'm pumped for this horse because yeah. So and I found out I love gray racehorses. So anyway, let's get started unboxing some stuff. I've got 4 boxes here, and it's kind of a mix of horses and it's a mix of we got 31 minutes until start time. I am rooting for Counting Stars and Search Party, I think, because, and I didn't, Madison will laugh at me, but it's because the owner of Sandman, I think, has them too. I think he owns them or he's like something with them. So I was like, okay, well, but she told me which one she's doing, and I cannot remember which one it was. But so we've got multiple different boxes today. And they're awards for the vintage show that just wrapped up. We're still kind of, I've got to pick my top 5. I think Madison and Karen still have to do their top 5s as well. They're kind of wrapping up on theirs. But it's been a heck of a show. That custom division, oh my God, guys, I couldn't even, like it was such a good deal. Let's see. Yeah, there is a gray filly in there. But so if I seem a little distracted, that's because there's a lot going on. So anyway, but yes, I can't remember which one's Madison's going for. I'll see it here in a little bit when they start going through them. Oh, okay. You're going to have to show me. Yes, Great White, Libby. So I'm down for tomorrow. I'm rooting for So Happy, Great White, and the Puma. I love the Puma. He is so pretty, and So Happy just seems like a happy boy. So why not, right? But yes, as far as the girls, I think it's just going to be Is it Search Party, Search Again? I think it's Search Party, and Counting Stars are the ones that I'm going for. Oh my gosh, don't get me started if it's got cows. Oh. Okay, so in the past show, or the past, I showed you guys I ordered some belt buckles for my top, some of my top 5 awards, right? Well, your girl messed up and didn't get big ones. So, and also my allergies are acted up, so if I start dying, I apologize. Like that. So I had to go back and reorder some belt buckles for my top 5 awards because the backs were not conducive. They're way over there. They're over on my couch. I can't reach them. But not conducive to what I wanted them for. So I had to go get some more, which is fine because I had, the show funds to do it. What I might do is I might just donate the belt buckles. I don't know yet. I don't know what I'm going to do with them. I have 3 belt buckles that need to go to a good home, so I'll figure something out. Might save them for, I don't know, a vintage door prize or something. Anyway, so these are, I'm not going to take them out just yet. These are the ones that I went with this time. Horse themed as usual, but the girls helped me. The judges helped me pick these guys out. So I think these guys are gorgeous. I think they are absolutely, got them from the same place, so they were all shipped together. I just wanted to keep it that way. But yeah, absolutely gorgeous. Pray to God that they work this time. Oh, Ashley sent me her. I'll look at it in a second, sister. So those are there's those. which I've got to sit down and start sorting through those tonight too, and getting ready to get those distributed. I've got all of the stickers printed out and everything, but and ready to go. I went with kind of like a crafty colored, what do you call it, a sticker to put on those, and they kind of look cool. I think I probably showed you guys in the last show. I'm not 100% sure. I'm a little scatterbrained, so but I'm trying to think. Okay, hold on. I've got one more. Also, if Madison, if you're watching, this is your judge's prize. I may or may not have gotten the girls something for helping me with this whole thing. So, and also make that like 6 packages that I've got to open tonight. Everything came in. So, all at once. And I've been keeping it for you guys to you guys, have you guys look at it. So anyway, kind of going over some Briar news while we're here. Briar released a test run for the total of, if you win them, you got to pay $1,200. Oh, I'm not doing that. They're singing the national anthem right now, and I'm like, we're busy. I probably, Okay. So this is one of the trophies. They left me a very nice note. Nice little box. All of these little boxes I'm going to be using for the show. Let's see. Okay, we've got 25 minutes. When they start getting these horses out, I'll kind of turn the live there if you guys are okay with that. I'm going to try to clip this off of here. Okay. Ooh. All right. So, the note says, Jessica, thank you for your purchase of the 1960s horse trophy. Hope you enjoy your purchase. I appreciate your business. And I love her little name. It's Seldom Seen Antiques, and Antiques spelled with an Anteeks. So, all right, let's see where we're at. She's a really good singer, though. All right. So, how's everybody tonight? You know me, I'm always going all over the place. I haven't talked to Ashley. I haven't seen you in 5 billion years, girlfriend. Hope you're doing okay. And I cannot remember which one this one is, by the way. And who all wishes they were in Kentucky right now? I wish I was. That'd be awesome. Oh, this guy's cute. Okay. Oh, I need this. For later. I'll start keeping All right. So this little guy, it's going to be super easy. So this guy's heavy, like super heavy. I know, I'm telling you, girl, it's getting there though. So here's this is going to be a different, trophy compared to the bigger ones that I've got. Yeah, I feel that. I'm right there with you, sister. I'm burnt out too, but it is what it is. Helps pay the bills, unfortunately. That's why I do this, because it makes me happy. But anyway, so yeah, this is a 1960s trophy. It does not have a little thing, so that's perfect for me because I can just smack my sticker right on it. Either that or do whatever. I don't know how I'm going to do it, but anyway, they're cute. It's heavy. Super excited to start hashing these guys out and getting them ready and looking at them. And yeah, I'm super excited. And I've got to figure out. Oh no, this one, I think this one's Madison's. This is not, this one's not, the one I thought it was. Okay. This one is the one that I was thinking was hers, but it is not. It is actually trophies. Okay, so let me see where they're at.
So that's one thing to keep in mind.
We got 22 minutes until race. Do you guys want to see it? This one was metal. That one, that top part was all metal. It was very
Her
heavy.
last 3 races, I always talk about odds because that's what horse racing is about, is trying to generate value.
Yeah.
I'm probably going to turn you guys over to watch this right quick.
I mean, look at how low she's been in 3 consecutive races.
She was
Oh,
over the
girl.
last, pool, the
I feel that. I feel that. Mine's been doing just like farm work and stuff. But do you guys want me to turn you over to the live right quick so we can just watch that for just a bit, and then we'll get done with all the. It's not super like crazy right now.
So fascinating and so cool is the value that.
Because right now they're tacking up all the horses, so I'll go ahead and just do that. Give me a second.
This is Chad Brown train.
Do not mind my messy desk.
Such a key aspect of this. Can you get the distance?
All right.
That was
Let me see if I can figure out how to do this.
Likely not her best.
Okay.
She was maybe just
Let me know if y'all can hear it.
70% cranked and ready to roll.
Oh, whoops. I didn't mean to do
She
that.
had done- I
Don't
thought
do
she had a
that.
perfect trip last
Hold
time,
on.
And maybe had a little trouble ahead with Pashmina.
There we go.
And
Okay.
I also thought the company lines, the girls that were behind her, I don't think were maybe as good as some of the other girls' preps. I mean, for Percy's Bar to beat Zany, that's a much more tougher race than the Gazelle. But with that being said, Chad has always thought Always a Runner is just ultra talented. He
Always
referred
a
to as
Runner is
sports
one of
car.
Madison's that she's
He
kind of
hinted
excited
before
about.
the workout on
That
the
she's kind of
24th
hoping
April
for.
that we're all going to be dazzled.
Give me a second.
I thought
I'm
it was
gonna
a good
start.
work. The way he let it
Oh
up, Kev, I was expecting a little more.
Yeah, expect a little bit more, but the money did follow that sort of talk.
That's true.
She ran a good figure. She could improve off of it.
no! Yeah, my mess is a desk, guys. Sorry.
Prom queen.
There we go.
My Miss Mo behind her. This is a much tougher.
See,
group.
my
She
Miss
handled
Mo, I
them with
think
ease.
got. I think she
And she was able to
scratched.
beat She Be Smooth, who was the big favorite.
Okay, can you hear that? Okay, let me know.
Getting ready to go out and meet their mounts here. What a group we have, top to bottom. Some for the first time.
This is on
some with much
Twin
experience.
Spires,
And
by
here,
the way. But if you don't have it, that's why I'm
Lavana
doing this.
Kalen Bison's caught up with him earlier. He'll be riding Percy's Bar, but it does look like Jose Ortiz will be riding the favorite if this market holds. Always a runner there at 9 to 2.
Always a Runner is the favorite.
Yeah, Jose's had a great day. In fact, Irad's had a great day as well. Jose with 4, I think Irad with 2. Is that correct? They have 6 or 7 wins combined, so I might have even shortchanged one of them a victory, but they're having a great day, that's for sure. And the cool thing about this race, there's so many good jockeys, so it's not like a typical allowance race or even some.
Here's Prom
ordinary
Queen.
Average day race where, okay, Irad's on the 2, he's the standout.
Awesome.
They're all good jockeys at this juncture, Kev.
Now, Tony, I've been interested to see how Prom Queen, if she's composed in the paddock. Watching her, getting a sense for how they've been bringing her out later and later in the morning, or not later each day, but later than the other runners. Just when the track is a little bit quiet and empty, she looks around. She's got a little tendency to maybe get spooked or just be extra attentive to her environment, which can cause her to maybe not run her best. But she seems composed. Got Katie Tolbert walking around with her, keeping her company. Seems to be really minding her manners.
Yeah, she definitely is minding her manners to this point, and probably the cool air is helping that as well. You don't have to worry about getting all lathered up with a hot and humid afternoon. Now into the evening, we'll have to see how it really plays out once the jockeys get in the saddle and they make
that's
their way
much
onto
better.
the racetrack, and then the fans start getting pumped up. See if that affects any of these 3-year-old fillies for this big affair.
In terms of Scopy fillies, I think of Zany. I think of Prom Queen, sort of at the top of the list. In terms of those long legs, the distance not going to be a problem at all. If they can get that big extension, it's going to be amazing. I'm seeing Prom Queen work, specifically in the gallop out. It makes sense that she is 5 to 1 here off that 8 to 1 morning line.
I mean, look at this race, Kev. You have Explorer at 6 to 1. You have the 2 9 to 2 shots, a couple of 5 to 1 shots, and then Meaning at 8 to 1. This is ultra competitive. Obviously, there's a lot of money coming in on Lovely Gray. Her 10 to 1 price isn't probably true value for most of us horse players. We would have liked to seen that at a much bigger price, but we know the storied connections behind her, so she's getting a lot of love at that big price. But to get 9 to 2 favoritism, 4 horses at this particular moment could go off as the favorite.
In terms of the fans that are getting the biggest thrill at the first call in the race, who's going to be on the lead?
What's up, Madison?
Who's going to set the tempo?
I went ahead and just went live on this and talked a little bit. I got some trophies and stuff in, but I'll show them to you in a minute after this is done.
and 45-3. Wouldn't you have to think that would translate into a mile?
Did they learn their lesson that she folded as soon as she got headed by Bottle of Rouge? Went
Prom
too
queen
fast?
looks
They don't want
good.
to see that again. Do you think they want to rate? Did that be the design, or do you think she's just a headstrong?
I mean, it's only her third start since October. How is she not going to want to show pace?
Yeah.
She shows pace in the Busanda before that, going 23-2. Are you asking me who I think is going to be on the lead? I think she's going to be one of them, if not.
There's always a runner and prom queen, right?
Tactics will be employed by Flavian Pratt and Explorer. Bob Baffert has won a lot.
Oh, which one's Flavian riding? I couldn't remember. I know we talked about it, but I couldn't remember.
She has shown speed in sprints in the past. You know, look at her in the mile in the Las Virgenes. She goes 22-2 and 45-4 with the rail positioning, and her being as fresh as she is, not racing in the fantasy a month out with the prep and all these workouts that are absolutely jumping off the page. She's probably part of the mix as well.
And our camera team is picking up on the other likely or maybe contender for the lead, Pashmina. I mean, she got forward last out. She jumped a shadow, maybe just had a little bit of trouble there. What happened there? She thought she was going to get
Explore,
it all
okay.
in the Gazelle, but she had a little trouble in the stretch. If she can finish off that sort of run, she made a big move forward. She's always had talent. This is as fit as I've ever seen her.
I will say this, though, when she has made the lead, looking at these races on paper, the half-mile split has been significantly slower than I'm anticipating here in the Kentucky Oaks. She's been able to make the lead in those races with 48 and change half miles, 113 in the Gazelle. Dazzling Dame is coming out of a one-turn affair where she goes 45-3 and 109-3, and we know Explorer is going to show pace from the inside as well.
I want to be that person right there. I want to be a ponier.
You left me speechless. Left me speechless. Search party, the number 3 in here. We haven't mentioned Lovely Gray. We've got to go to the Go-Go Gray stable. Own Kelsey Danner.
Lovely Gray is kind of probably one of mine up there too. It was Counting Stars and oh my God, guys! Already Search Party and then maybe Lovely Gray.
I feel
because you know I gotta like a gray one.
What's your read on Lovely Gray?
I think it's an underlay as well, and I don't think we're out of line saying that. The one thing that she has dirt blood. She's Vacoma out of an Unbridled Songmare. That is top and bottom dirt. But she has some high knee action.
Yeah, the 15. We're talking about Lovely Gray, the 15. But
so we're on who's that? That's the 3-horse we're looking at. So we'll pull the audible and
we'll
move over to Search Party.
I thought she was gray.
Long shot status, 1 of 2 for Mark Cassie.
That's really definitely not gray.
Counting Stars when we can ever get there as well.
Be the Lovely Chestnut instead.
Racing fans,
I'll still put her up there in my top 3.
Where television host and model actress Camille Kostek will lead us in Riders Up.
Now, for the annual tradition we have all been looking forward to.
Woo woo.
This time, in prime time, Riders Up!
Riders Up here for the 152nd Kentucky Oaks. Number 4, about to see your top play in here, Counting Stars. Mark Cassie has 2 in here. This one, exiting that fantasy win. Can she get it done for you here at Tone?
I think she has a good chance to get it done. The 10-1 is certainly more than what I expected. I'm very excited about that price. I think I've heard Mark saying that this is his most likely winner of the weekend. She looked great before her workouts on debut.
Dang,
$3
million.
The race that it already has won a race here.
Holy cow.
At Churchill Downs. You talked about Prom Queen being a long-legged filly. Counting Stars is a long-legged filly. Her versatility could come into play beautifully in this race because the most recent race she adapted to the short size field and got herself in. I know the flow wasn't the strongest, but she did what she needed to do and won in the manner she was supposed to.
What else can you ask for from a 3-year-old filly? We've got a circle here with the fillies. Anybody else, prices you'd want to use underneath in terms of being a gambler? I think we've covered these nicely. Resist, I think, has a little bit of a look drawn in late. Sharp drills coming into this. Gotta think that search party could be an interesting one to use underneath after that sharp drill recently. But do you think it come down to the 5? Zany, always a runner, Counting Stars, Prom Queen, Explorer, Percy's Bar. Are those the ones that we need to lean on?
I personally think 1, 2, 4, 5, 9, 10, and 11. One of those numbers will end up in the winner's circle.
All right,
Oh,
now
God, I
pick
couldn't
three.
even imagine.
Kentucky Oaks, Kentucky Derby, double. Get involved with that. Or the pick 3, Kentucky Oaks, the American Turf, and the Kentucky Derby. Pick 3. Those pools are big. Opportunities for big
I
scores.
think that's the Turf Classic, but yes.
Turf Classic, thank
Yeah.
you. 12 minutes to the 152nd. Kentucky Oaks will send it to C. Buttleman for the call to post.
They talked about this guy on Facebook the other day. He's one of the outriders. Maybe it was him. I can't remember. Let's see. Okay. Trying to get my numbers here. Search party is number 3. Oh, this isn't up to date because there's been some scratches. I'll just go on Facebook. Yas. They're awesome.
On the track for the 13th race, the Kentucky Oaks.
What number is Prom Queen, Madison? Because I have
Post
not
time
seen
at
it
11
online.
minutes.
So I've got Explora is number 1. Search. Oh, shit. They're just going to go over it anyway. Never mind. I was like, they usually pan to the horse and then tell you the name. Durr. Oh, thank you. Thank you so much. That's me not knowing my numbers. I just know my names. Everybody see Harley? He's right back there. And his rider, I cannot remember her name. She sounds like a hoot, though. Yeah. And then I get Madison taught me today. I think Harley's got a brother named Rit. I don't know if that's him, but I don't know who that is. Okay, who's that? That's Explora. She's number 1. I hope you guys can read that okay. So I can. All right. Zanny is number 2. There's no. This is Search Party, so she's one of the ones that I'm going after. So number 3. And Counting Stars is my next one. So she's number 4. I like her a lot. This is Meaning. That's a pretty Palomino pony horse, that, by the way. She's pretty too. I like her color. You don't see that color very often. This is Dazzling Dame. You can actually read their little doohickey on the bottom now. The other ones I couldn't read it. There's Harley. Everybody say hi to Harley. That is always a runner. Of course. Harley is leading your bull or your girl. Oh, no. Come on. Don't do that to me. And then this one's Rip, we think, right? So this is Prom Queen, led by Rip. Yeah, led by Rip. Or is this Rip? This one looks like Rip. I don't know. There's 2 of them on there. I think he's kind of an appy too. I don't read who that was. I'm sorry. I'm not paying. This one's my guy. I love him. We're all looking at the pony horses. This one's Peshmina. I like that name too. She's a big girl. She looks kind of like, yeah, she's a big girl. Yeah, okay. This guy's pretty too. Have you seen him? Look at that bald face. All right, this one's Brooklyn Blonde. I like her just because, look at that mane. She doesn't have like that. She's got a really fair mane. Yeah. Oh, okay. Lovely Gray is a gray, y'all. I'm not crazy. I was thinking she was somebody. I don't even know. I'm fine, y'all. I'm good. I'm great. This is Resist. Flaxen, yes. She's like a strawberry blonde. Like it's like really fair. And I'll shut up whenever the race is going. At this point, I'm just here to watch it. I am rooting for yours, but I'm rooting for mine too. But yeah, so Lovely Gray is my like third pick. It's a toss, excuse me, it's a toss between Search Party and Counting Stars. I want to say Counting Stars might be my top. Not 100% sure though. But Always a Runner is your top pick, right, Madison?
7 minutes to the 152nd Kentucky Oaks.
7
So many
minutes.
betting opportunities in here. The pace. Could they steal it on the lead? Something to keep in mind. Can you get a long shot home, or do we trust the board? The board has been trustworthy so far at this meet. So has Megan Devine. She's joining us trackside, ready to give us a feel. Boots on the ground. How does it feel down there? It seems like a very special moment here underneath the Twin Spires, Megan.
Electric down here. And, you know, all of these fillies, as they walked out onto the track, were professionals. It was actually somewhat of an uneventful paddock.
Well, because the girls, they're not going to be all crazy and stuff.
It was also nice to hear the crowd when Percy's bar came out. The entire ownership box, as soon as her name was announced, they stood up, they clapped. They're so excited. It's such a fantastic story behind that horse, and they certainly want to see that one to the wire. So we'll see if Percy's bar can do it. For me, I did go against her for the mere fact of, you know, she did get a little lucky in that last race. I do think she's talented, but for me, I'm wondering about the distance for her. I think that body-wise, she kind of looks like a horse that would prefer a straight mile, a flat mile, for a horse that, you know, doesn't have as much scope as some of the others in here. You know, I don't often pick against a horse that has that kind of recency, and I feel almost silly saying it. She's won 2 grade ones, but I did think that there were some other horses in this field that looked more the part to get this mile and an eighth distance here at Churchill Downs against this field and with this pace scenario that I think is going to develop. Now, I will say a horse that really caught my eye was the one Explora. You know, she is 7-1 right now.
God, look how tall this girl is.
To talk to him about this filly, and he said she just acts like she has been here before. She's a filly that certainly looks like she is a talented grade 1 winning type of filly, although she has not actually done that yet. In the afternoon, she looks every bit the part. She's very well turned out. In fact, I beat the horses to the front side here and was watching them come out of the tunnel, and as soon as she came out, she was puffed up after they had gotten the saddle on her, and I actually had an audible wow that came out. So I don't know if that's going to be anything here, guys, but she looked fantastic, so I have to like the one. And then the 2 Zany.
I'm telling you,
I've been on. My big pick was Bella Ballerina.
It's definitely giving runway.
That here today, but I kind of defaulted onto Zany. I like the way that she's been training.
Hey guys, hold on.
A horse that has shown a little bit of greenness before in some of her past races. She had trouble switching leads 2 races back, but I liked what I saw from her finishing second in the grade 1 Ashland at Keeneland. So Zany looks the part. She's kind of got that robust body type. This is the 2 I'm talking about. She looks like a classic bodied filly. She's got a lot to her. Almost looks like a colt in how well she is built and how well she is muscled. So I did like her. And then Counting Stars too also caught my eye. You know, she's got some good speed numbers. She very much was on her toes, but not in a way in which she was washing out. She was just showing good energy here. There is a big crowd. We are under the lights. So I was looking for fillies that were certainly showing good energy, but not necessarily too much that I thought it might overwhelm them, guys.
I love it. Such good information, Megan. Thank you so much. Great to hear about Explora. Zany.
Never mind. I thought I was going to be able to set you guys up a little bit better. Sorry.
Finale here in prime time. 8:40 p.m. post. The 152nd Kentucky Oaks.
There we go.
We'll
That looks
send it
better.
up to Travis Stone.
You guys see that okay? He's holding his tongue out again. They're such characters. Okay. I'm currently entering names into the drawing for the custom ish. Yes, please. I do want to know. I have seen Jersey cows do it, and I think they're bored. And I've seen them like eat the bars of the fence just for the heck of it. And I think it's because they're bored, but I've never seen a horse do it. Oh, they're very interesting, Madison. They are. They're I like them when they're by themselves, but as a group, they're very retarded. Like we had a Jersey what you call it, a nurse cow, and she was awesome. But I don't know, it's just when they get with each other, it's crazy. Okay. Let's see what's subscribed. Oh, that's because I'm not logged in. Duh. Real? They are great. They're big old babies. And Holsteins, I've heard. I mean, the Holsteins we had were fine.
And the Phillies have reached the starting gate.
All right, y'all.
Post time for the Kentucky Oaks.
Does everybody see okay? Get ready. Drum roll.
Waiting for Dazzling Dame.
Dazzling Dame, hurry your heck up, girl.
Brooklyn Blonde, Lovely Gray, and Resist.
Girls. All I can think of is I'm not late. I'm right. And I'm not early. I'm where I'm precisely needed. Kind of like what Gandalf said, but I can't remember all of it.
Lovely Gray goes in. And last up will be Resist.
All right. I think I got everybody. All right, guys.
They're in the gate. And they're off.
Go, girls, go.
Always a runner in Prom Queen. Brush just a bit coming out of there. Explorer from the inside post quickly, racing out to the lead, and Dazzling Dame with some speed too. Pashmina 3 wide right there, outside racing third. Counting Stars over to the inside, saving ground as they charge into that first turn fourth. Meaning right in some heavy traffic, racing in fifth. Brooklyn Blonde far outside sixth. Zany's buried at the inside seventh. Always a runner right alongside her in eighth. Percy's Bar is ninth in the early going.
Oof.
Search Party down inside 10th as they turn to the backstretch run. Prom Queen is 11th. Lovely Gray 12th on the outside. And Resist is the trailer. In a swift opening quarter in 23 seconds flat. Here's the half. It's 46-4. Explorer guides the field down the backstretch run. Dazzling Dame is keeping the pressure up every step of the way.
Right on Explorer's butt.
The far turn 1-2. Counting Stars working out a beautiful trip so far. Third and down inside. Meaning's in between horses. She's making progress now. Meaning's up into third outside. Counting Stars down inside fourth. Then it's always a runner. Zany is stymied in behind horses. Angles off the rail. 3 lengths to make up there. Percy's Bar with a wide trip. She's trying to come with a rally as well as they hit the top of the stretch. Explorer.
Come on, girls. Come on, girls.
Meaning to the attack. Always a runner closing stoutly down the center of the racetrack. Farther back, it's Percy's Bar. Counting
Holy
Stars down inside. 1 furlong to go.
Oh my God.
Up for the lead. Always a runner.
Come on, baby.
And here's Always a runner. Up for the lead.
Yes.
Always a runner.
Woo.
For the Lilies. Under the light.
Yes. Always a runner.
Meaning was second. Counting Stars. Explorer. Prom Queen too late.
Heck yeah, Madison. Good job. Woo woo.
A legitimate tempo in the Kentucky Oaks.
That was
Explorer utilizing
awesome.
her inside post.
Yeah, no kidding.
She was into the race early.
She just was like, all right, let's go.
She's gonna make
Put on the
her
nos.
come away with the lead, and she does. But there's always a runner. Chad Brown had been
Good pick, Madison. Good pick.
Week long.
Yes.
Always a runner, a sports car, and here she is cruising to the outside. A big day for Jose Ortiz. Let's give him a high five on the Kentucky Oaks
job.
card. The 152nd running of the Longines Kentucky Oaks. Always a runner, Chad Brown and Jose.
All right, I'll let you guys watch the rest of this. I got to finish up what I'm doing here. Hold on. Holy cow. Usually they have a cool little thing where it's like their little squares, like their little number squares, and it's like real time. All right, that's good to know. But they didn't. I was kind of upset because I was like, oh, I don't know who's who right now. They're going too fast. I always spelled her name right. Okay, all of my names are entered for the
Mike, I just told Jose Ortiz as his brother went by him and
Oh, there's a drone in front of him.
Between the two of you, you won 8 races today. And in case you think they're not competitive, Jose said, yeah, but I won more. You won 5 today. Your 5th race, and you capped it off with the win in the Kentucky Oaks. Just talk about what a nice filly this is, Jose.
Yeah, she's amazing. Obviously, she ran very good races the first 2 times out. And, I mean, Chad was very confident on her. He knew what he had. He told me, just go out there, get to know her in the work, and you're going to feel like a sport car, like she's a Ferrari.
Like a sports
and,
car.
He was right. I love the way she worked. And here we are.
Jose, you had never been on her in a race before, but you did get on her for that morning work. What was it about the morning work that you saw in her that made you have confidence in her today?
And just the way she does everything, you know. The good one, you can tell right away. Very classy. She got a little uncomfortable here just waiting for emerging market to grease. But after that, she was very classy. I love the work. She got about, like, on a whole. I mean, I was like, shot, this is a serious filly. And he said, I know.
Congratulations, your 5th win today, your 2nd Oaks win. Go celebrate. Let's go to Nick.
With trainer Chad Brown.
Well, okay then. I know, right? That's what I was thinking. It's like, so Ashley can contest to this, but like sometimes, people in the show cattle industry, and we talked about this, Madison, but sometimes people in the show cattle industry, they will never touch something, and then this ranch or whatever, you know, if they bought this calf from this person, and they've never, that person that, you know, bred them or whatever, never touched this calf, you know, sold them unbroken or clipped on them a little bit, whatever, they'll go out and they'll show for that ranch that owns it now. Does that make sense? Like that, like, let's say I own this heifer that, or Ashley bought a heifer from me, and she's wanting the judge to know me, so she's like, hey, show this heifer for me. Like that, yeah, it makes me think of that. But hey, it is what it is, you know. They're good jockeys. And they know how to handle those horses, and so if they win on them, then yep. Is this it for the day too, Madison? I wasn't even paying attention. I know this is race 13, and I think that might be it, but I'm not sure. I'm going to go grab the thing. Hold on. All right, you guys watch. You watch the remainder of that right quick. I'm gonna be right back. I've got to go take care of my dogs. They pushed out my door again. Okay, I'm back. That's good to know because I'd like to. I like watching as many as I can, but I've also got a photo shoot tomorrow. Oh yeah, the lilies. I love the lilies. I'm back, guys. Hi. I get a drink and feed the dogs. I'm thinking it might be on YouTube. This is Twin Spires, which is an app, but I've got it through the internet. There's the stats, guys, if you want to read them. Prom Queen was number 3, though. See, Madison got me on Twin Spires, and you just have to sign up, and it's free, I think. And you can just sign up and whatnot. But if you might look up Kentucky Derby free online on YouTube, I think. There's like a American Day in Racing or something along those lines. That should be live because I think I was watching it a little bit today. But I don't know if it was in Kentucky. I think it was somewhere else. They should be covering it live somewhere. But Twin Spires is where we go. That's true. There's the flowers, guys. There's the lilies. They hand put this thing together. They hand build it, I guess, if that makes any sense. Oh, to be the photographer. Yeah, I think I don't know. I was watching something live, but I don't think it was this, though. They were, oh, where did they say they were? I can't remember. She's like, heck no, you're not putting that on me. I don't want that. She's like, no. She's still feeling herself. She's like, nah. Yeah, they're very pretty. Look at them. They're, I love lilies anyway. Like, look at those lilies. Ugh, so pretty. So pretty. Yes. She's just like, man, can I go back to my stall and drink some water and eat some food? She is a pretty filly, though. To be the photographer right there. Right there. I want to be right there. I want to be right there. This is what you would be called. You would be calling a backdrop photo at the at a livestock show. Yes, hand sewn. They do it live too. They cover it live. Shoot, I want to know how much money is made on just her alone, like the winnings and stuff. She's like, bye. Oh, she got her jacket, her blanket thingy. Oh, it's so pretty, and it's pink, and it's velvety. Look at it. She's like, take me to my stall. I'm a diva. Actually, she's probably not. She's probably like, she's ready for her. It's for sure.
To the Longines Kentucky Oaks, and I'm so excited to be able to turn this trophy over to Three Chimneys Farm and Douglas Staubauer for Always a Runner, ridden by Jose Ortiz.
Trained by
Chad Brown.
She can tell she's from Kentucky.
Douglas, does it seem real?
Yeah, it's fantastic. She's shown the quality. She's shown this ability since day one, and our trainer Chad's just done one fantastic job with her.
The ability was there, but not always the health. How much of a battle was it to just get her to this point?
That's a good question. She didn't run as a 2-year-old. Her first out was this year as a 3-year-old, and her first 2 outs she won, and then today I think she's getting better with every out. I think he's just bringing her along, and I think she's got a lot of potential.
He credited you with having patience, and Three Chimneys with having patience with him. Tell me about that.
Well, I think you've got to have patience with these thoroughbreds. I mean, I've got Valor Farm in Pilot Point, Texas, and you've got to be patient with these thoroughbred mares and studs, and certainly these yearlings and 2-year-olds and 3-year-olds. You've got to have patience with them, and they'll show you something. She showed us something today.
As that race was unfolding, what was going through your mind?
We saw him coming on the outside after they made that last turn, and I just wanted to see. I knew she had the stamina, and she's got the pace. I felt like she would come on and had a chance to win it, but to do it how she did it is just fantastic. It's just fantastic. I can't describe it. My mother's father won the Kentucky Derby in 1959 with Tommy Lee, and then in 1987, my mother and sister won the Kentucky Derby with Ali Sheba, and they won the second leg of the Triple Crown. We didn't win the Belmont in New York. But we've been trying these. We've been in the thoroughbred business for a long time, and it's just I can't explain the feeling.
Well, I'll tell you what, the tradition continues.
He seems like a cool guy too. I like him. Sorry, hold on.
And Three Chimneys.
Plugging in the phone.
Mike?
All right, on this, thank you.
All right, guys, are you ready to get back on to the normal schedule? Do you want to watch some more of this? Are you guys ready for some more unboxings? So final is Always a Runner and Meaning, and then Counting Stars. And then 4th is Explora, 10th or 5th is Prom Queen, 2 is Zanny. Sounds like Xanax. So there's the Flavian. Flavia didn't win it this time. Yeah. Oh, yeah. I agree. You guys let me know when you are ready to go back to BCMH stuff. Yeah. Well, and that was like, she's so spicy today. Holy cow. You know, didn't she win her, the Breeders' Cup, her race last year? December, right?
They're in the gate.
All right, here's,
They're off.
watch this again.
Always a Runner and Prom Queen. Brush just a bit coming out of there. Explora from an inside post quickly, racing out to the lead, and Dazzling Dame with some speed too. Pashmina 3 wide right there, outside racing third. Counting Stars over to the inside, saving ground as they charge into that first turn fourth. Meaning right in some heavy traffic, racing in 5th, Brooklyn Blonde far outside 6th. Zany's buried at the inside 7th. Always a Runner right alongside her in 8th. Percy's Bar is 9th in the early going. Search Party down inside 10th as they turn to the backstretch run. Prom Queen is 11th. Lovely Gray 12th on the outside. And Resist is the trailer. In a swift opening quarter in 23 seconds flat. Here's the half. It's 46-4. Explora guides the field down the backstretch run. Dazzling Dame is keeping the pressure up every step of the way, though. And these two hit the far turn 1-2. Counting Stars working out a beautiful trip so far. Third and down inside. Meaning's in between horses. She's making progress now. Meaning's up into third outside. Counting Stars down inside 4th. Then it's Always a Runner. Zany is stymied in behind horses.
Explora had that
Goes off the
forever.
rail. 3 lengths to make up there. Percy's Bar with a wide trip. She's trying to come with a rally as well. As they hit the top of the stretch, Explorer heads for home. Meaning to the attack. Always a Runner closing stoutly down the center of the racetrack. Farther back, it's Percy's Bar. Counting Stars down inside. 1 furlong to go. Meaning's up for the lead. Always a Runner runs at her. And here's Always a Runner up for the lead. Always a Runner in the race for
Woo-hoo! Look at her go.
lights. Wins the Oaks by a length in the end. Meaning was second. Counting Stars, Explora, Prom Queen, too late.
Yeah, Explora was up there forever. And then Always a Runner was like, nah, I can't let this happen. Ooh, good screenshots, Madison. Good screenshots. Very nice. Madison's sharing them to her group chat. Yeah, she didn't want anything to do with those lilies. Yeah, she was like, no. Look at you guys. See, I need to learn more about jockeys and stuff. But okay, guys, that's it. So we're going to go back to our regular scheduled programming. Hi, it's your girl again. What's up? So that was fun. Woo! Let me see here. Let's get back to, okay. So, I got to turn my lampy on, so give me a second. Also, Madison, since you're here, here's your judge's prize, by the way. You're not ready for it. There we go. Okay, now you guys can see me. Anyway, okay, hi. So, all right, let's go back through. I've got all of the names entered for the drawing. If you guys want to still get in, let me know, like right now. You're getting drawn for this girl. She is custom-ish from 2000 and... I can't even read that. 2002. But yeah. So I think everybody's good so far. Okay, let me see. All right, so let's go ahead and open Libby's. I am super excited about this guy. We kind of discussed a little bit on breed assignment. So that's what I was going to talk with y'all about, see what you guys thought. Let me see here. So I traded this guy for, oh, thank you for wrapping him on the inside too. Thank you, thank you. I traded this guy for a stone Arabian that I had gotten. And she reached out to me. I can't talk. She reached out to me first, and I was super excited because I missed out and I was sad about it. But I really wanted at least one of them, either Cloud or the one that I got. So, super excited, cannot wait. I'm gonna go ahead and unbox him. I'm gonna cover it up. Here's my box. So she got this guy, and I'm so happy that I was able to actually get something because I missed out on it. And when I went back to go see if it, was still going, it wasn't. And it was the same with like Maya. I didn't get a chance to get Maya either because I missed out on that too. So it is what it is. Thank God that if you don't get a Collectors Club item, you don't get kicked from the Collectors Club. So anyway, Libby, you did an amazing job packing, sister. Seriously. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right. Super excited to see this guy in person. Ooh, and he's wrapped. Thank you, ma'am. So I was going to, Libby and I talked about what we're going to, what would kind of be cool. Oh, real? Oh, God, girl. Let me see if I've got something to trade for. Because at this point, I cannot afford anything right now. I got to save up for all sorts of stuff. I might be able, well, I don't know. I'll have to see. Okay, are you guys ready? Oh, he looks good. Hold on. He looks very good in person. Yeah, that just like the depth of his. Okay. The depth of his color is just phenomenal. And he's in good condition. He traveled really well. Okay. So, glossy Riptide from Libby. So this guy is absolutely gorgeous. And we discussed it, and I think I got to looking on the internet because she kind of brought it up. I know, I'm so excited. He's so pretty. We're going to probably I'm going to try him as a Black Forest horse. Because if I looked through it, I did some research today, and there is a horse and it's the one that you sent me, Libby, that looks almost like this guy. So we're going to try him. We'll see how it goes, but he's super, like, the details on this guy is just phenomenal. So thank you, ma'am. Thank you so much. Libby is 1000%, like, she's just greens, stunning greens, just phenomenal. Yes, he is. I used him as in my reference too. But yeah, so blazing greens, girlfriend. Thank you so much. I'll put that on the transaction board too. Just remind me. Don't let me forget. Hello. So he's one of the ones we're going to tag today. I just don't have a name. I need a name. I was going through all my names and I don't know what to call him yet. Let me see what else I got. I don't know what I can't remember if some of this stuff, like this stuff, is Amazon or if it's like stuff. But Madison got herself a glossy Cloud, and that dude. Oh no, that's my coffee. So anyway, I was wondering what that was. Oh yeah, duh, I could have just read the thing. But yeah, Madison got herself a glossy Cloud, and he is pretty. But I don't know. I think they did really good. I think probably the best one so far is this might be the second best year. I don't know, y'all tell me. But they came out, see, there was years prior to this where they came out with like a glossy Theo, a glossy something or other. What am I missing, guys? Yes. The polo pony is gorgeous. He is so pretty. Yeah. Yeah, he's gorgeous. 100%. But the Mojave was probably the best one because you know how people go for the fire hearts. So I don't know what this one's been taped to no end. I don't even know. Oh, I know what this is. Okay. So another thing I had to do was, and it's, I think this is it. Yeah, this feels like it's it. Very well packed too. So another thing I had to do was I also had something come up that didn't fit my stickers and stuff. So, I had to reorder another set of awards. And this is the other set of awards. I'm just going to probably unbox one of them to show you guys because they're all the same. But I'm going to have to figure out how I'm going to ship these guys to the winners. And don't ask me which ones which are because I cannot remember anymore. Oh, they're small, but that's okay. And this actually kind of fits for the weekend that we are going, that we're getting ready to get into. This one's the 100th Kentucky Derby. These are glasses. These are going to be awards. I'm going to put my little sticker right down here, and that looks perfect. So, yeah, I had to order. So they're all three the same. It shows all of the winners. This is so cool, guys. Okay. It shows all of the winners from 1875 to 1973, and the last one was Secretariat. So that's kind of neat. That is so cool. I didn't even notice that. Because it has all of, yeah, oh my gosh. That's so cool. Black gold. Let's see, I'm trying to see it. War Admiral, Whirl Away, Count Fleet, Assault, Needles. There's one named Needles. Swaps. Tommy Lee. There's the one that he was talking about. And let's see, Majestic Dust Commander. Yeah, so the last one that they listed on here was Secretariat. So this guy is 1974. 1974. Yes. Yes, ma'am. This is so cool. These are really cool. These are cool. I didn't think that they were that cool. But anyway, that's all I can say about them is they're so cool because they are. Okay, so that's gonna be one of the top 3 awards that I'm gonna be giving out for the vintage show that's going on. I'm trying to pack these, but yeah, it's been a while since we've seen a Triple Crown. I'm ready for another one. I was hoping, was it Smarty Jones that we were hoping to win it one time? I remember watching him, and I was very depressed. I was very upset that he didn't get it. Okay, let me see if I can pack this very well. Okay, so that's one of those. Very well wrapped. All right. And here's the other 2. They are literally the same thing. All right. The final one before we get into the other horses, the other horse, I should say, is this big giant box. I don't know what I'm going to use this for. Birdstone beat him, yes. Yeah, because I remember watching him, because Mom and Dad and I were big fans of him. And I was just like, we were just watching it. We were just upset. We were like, gosh darn it. Holy cow. Can't you tell I got everything else from the same person. These are all trophies. Okay. So, I'm trying to figure out how I want to do this. I don't have a big enough lap. Alright. I don't really know if... I'm going to just unbox one of them. Because they're all big. Oh, no, never mind. Okay, there's 3 of them. Nope, 2. Hold on. Okay, hold on. Oh, good God. This is my biggest one. She is neat. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4. I got all of my little ones, my other ones. Okay, we're good. Okay, I'm going to unbox one of them today to get you an idea. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and reveal what I'm giving everything. So, at least what I remember. Hold on. There, okay. So, these are vintage trophies. They are metal. No, nope, these are metal. And some of them, most of them are from like 1970s. But I kind of want to go, see, and they don't have, this is perfect. They don't have any face plates on them. It's perfect. I absolutely love this. Okay, so here's one of them. It doesn't give a year, but I'm assuming it's like a 1974, 1970. It's got a little shiny blue right here. So this, okay, so the big ones, the big trophies that I've got are going to go to my grand champions in the show. The smaller ones that are about half this size are going to go to my reserves. My third overalls are getting the belt buckles. And then either fourth or fifth, I've got plaques. I think fifth is getting plaques. Fourth is getting glasses. I can't remember what we discussed. I know the judges and I discussed it, but so this is going to go to a grand. I've got two more of these that are going to go to my grand champions, and they are going to have like a little sticker that says, you know, hey, grand champion and blah 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 blah. So, and I'm so sorry, guys. I have allergies really bad right now. Whoa. Okay, all right, and the final one for today is one that I have been, besides, okay, so I have one more that I have been super excited about, that and the custom that I'm getting from Cinda, but this guy is the next, like I'm going to say like my next anticipated thing, because not only did I come across him and I freaked out because I love the sculpt and I've been wanting one forever, and I had a chance to do time pays on this guy, on one of them, but it just didn't work out, and I think he was flawed anyway. I'm not really 100% sure. But that's okay. We came across this guy. He's a little cheaper. I just had to. Couldn't help myself. If you know what I'm talking about, talked to you a bunch about him already, then you'll know who I'm talking about. If not, get ready, because holy cow, so excited. Okay, just do my box stack over here. I've got a lot of stuff to do. Oh, okay. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Okay, hold on. So first thing is this girl. Whoo, look at this. She hand drew this. Oh my God. So good. I don't know what it's so good. Thank you. So her name is Megan. Yeah. So good. I don't know when I want to put that somewhere, but she did so good. Yeah, there's the, so pretty. I know. Ugh. So pretty. Okay. All right, let's get going on him. All right, so the next thing that I'm the most excited for is a Volo, Peter Stone Volo. They're very hard to come by and very hard to get under $1,000. So when I saw this girl for the price that she was, I was like, nope, yoink, off the market. She is my last time pay besides the Sandman custom I'm having Cinda do. But this guy's heavy. Like, he's a lot heavier than I thought he was. Now, do I have a chance of beating Britt in the draft competition? No. But hey, I've got one of these guys now. Super excited. Because Britt's always, he does well. He's probably one of the best drafts I've ever seen in my entire existence. Besides some of the ones that we've judged on our show. Because the one now, and Madison, I'll have to tell you about this later, but Jacqueline has got one that's pretty dang salty. Woo! And she mummified him, by the way. So give me a second. In a not live video, I would be just cutting it to the next one, but I can't. So you guys are just gonna have to witness me do this. Here's his feet. She did a dang good job wrapping him, though. Seriously. Oh my goodness. Whoop. Hello. But anyway, so I'm super pumped about the Volo. I was talking with Madison about breed assignment because I don't know. After I saw this one person say, absolutely do not show her as a thoroughbred, it just kind of made me feel kind of scared because I was like, well, shoot, I'm trying to show her as a thoroughbred. So I think we were talking, and I kind of looked up, and I saw where somebody like an eventing kind of horse, Connemara thoroughbred cross. So I'm going to do some more research when I get a chance to do that. So yes, give me a second. Holy cow, Megan. Did so good. She did a dang good job. Ugh. And I think we were talking on the live about the last live that I did, or we talked like it was for the show. It was a Q&A session. Where the breed for this guy, I'm doing a Japanese draft horse cross that they use in Japan for like sled pulling. It's like an event. It's kind of like horse racing, but it's not horse racing, if that makes any sense. Still going. So I'm gonna try that for him. Everything looks in check. Ears are good. Now I've got to find a pony pouch for this guy. Okay, now he's fully look at all the toilet paper. Heck yeah. I'll be supplied for months. All right. Woohoo! Just hand it to my husband and be like, here you go. Here's the toilet paper. We were needing some, weren't we? Oh, it's still going. There. Good Lord. Okay. All right, y'all. Oh my God, he's so gorgeous. I can't. Oh, let me look at him. I think he needs to have his eyes reglossed, but that's okay. That's just me being picky. That's just me being super picky. And he's got, fuzz all over him, but, oh. He's a heavy boy. Oh my God. I cannot. I can't believe I own one. Holy cow. Okay, guys, you ready for this, dude? You ready? Oh my God. Okay. It's a thunderbutt. It's a thunderbutt. Look at him. And look at that expression. Oh my God, I cannot. This is a Kitty Cantrell, and you guys know how obsessed I am with Kitty Cantrell stuff. Like, I cannot. He is a thick boy. And just, I know. He's so cool. I don't know. The Volo might not be as good as him, to be honest, but we'll see. Yeah, just look at the detail. Like, look at the detail of this guy. And he's got a little bitty blip right there. But look at him. His name is, yep. I was going to name him Afrojack, but then I was like, no, it needs to be, oh my good Lord, I've got stuff everywhere. I do have some pony pouches coming in for this guy too. I had to. I had no choice. I have like 40,000 different emails. Yeah, he's gorgeous. And I know I'm like, I shouldn't be saying this, but now I need one in an Appaloosa. I do. But no, this guy I'm showing him is that Japanese horse. I cannot tell you what the name of it is. But yeah, Kitty she outdoes herself. She's a freaking goddess in the art. Oh, well, no, I didn't print it out. Never mind. I was like, oh, I have it right in front of me. I'm holding on to him like a child. Look at him. Okay, so his name is Kintaro because he's Japanese. So I probably should come up with a different name for him, but because I don't think Kintaro is badass enough for him. If he was a Japanese breed, it'd be some sort of Lord of the Rings breed. You guys know me. But I don't know. I like Kintaro. If you guys have something different, let me know. That's, that you can say easily. But yeah, look at him. Just, I cannot. I can't get over him. He's just, I'm going to be staring at him for the rest of the night. And I'm just going to, And you're going to be like, Jessica, you need to do stuff. What? What year is it? But yeah, look at that. I think his eyes are fine, guys. I really do. I mean, they kind of look like they need to be, like, glossed over just one more time, but that's just me being picky. And he's in beautiful condition. Absolutely just beautiful condition. So, Megan, thank you from the bottom of my heart. Thank you so much. Thunderbutt. Ugh, I cannot. I can't with him. I got to go put him on my shelf because he's not going anywhere else. So, give me a second. Oh, my good. Oh, can't see nothing. There we go. Okay, stay, brother. Stay. Don't do anything. Okay. All right, so that is all of the unboxings. Something fell over and I freaking... Oh, look, there's more toilet paper. That is all of the unboxings. So I'm going to get to the... Oh, that's going to blow away. There. Let me go ahead. I'm going to go ahead and do the drawing for this gal. And we'll go from there. And then if you guys are still wanting to, I will do some INL prep because I need to do some INL prep. And I figured that you guys, we'd chat and stuff. Give me a second. I got to get over to my deal here. Okay. So, are y'all ready for the drawing? We are at 101 subscribers. I cannot believe that. Oh my God. I'm freaking the heck out. I'm so excited. So, we got Miss Libby right up here. We got Susan. We got Taylor. Serene River Model Horses. I don't know. You guys can't see that, but Serene River Model Horses. Kayla, Cassie, Jackie, and Jessica. Alrighty. Okay. How many times, so when I do the raffle drawing, I do 3 times. So I click 3 times. Yes, after every click, it picks a winner, but I kind of ignore it. So should I do that or should I just do like 1 click and just call it from there? Do you think I should do 3 clicks or just 1? You guys let me know. Y'all are calling the shots. Shot. Everybody. Okay. All right. So, you guys ready? Drum roll in the comments. Send me a drum roll emoji and I'll do it. Anybody any drum rolls? Thank you, Libby. I was like, I just need 1. Oh, it's fine, Madison. I was giving you crap. I honestly can't find anything on my phone at all. Thank you. All right. And we're going. And we're going. And it's Susan. All right. So I got to contact her. Thank you guys for the giveaways. Should we do more giveaways? I still have a crap ton of stablemate. Should we go back to the monthly stablemate drawing? Because I kind of want to do that. I have an entire tub full of them. And some of them are customs. Yay! Susan, she does not do the lives, but she does go back and watch them all the time. So I will reach out to her and tell her congratulations. Okay, I can do that. I've got customs in there. I've got regular runs. I've got regular runs. So, and like maybe some Briarfest ones. I really don't know what's in there, to be honest. I know I have got, well, this little guy, he'll probably go in there. So, I mean, I've got all sorts of crap. But yeah, if you guys are cool with that, I will. I don't know how I'm going to do it, though. Because I've got a... It might be due to, like, the viewers or something. I don't know. If you guys can spread the word to your model horse people, then that would be great, because then I can have more people winning them instead of the same people. That's kind of why I quit doing it, just because I had the same people winning it all the time. So I was like, well, that's kind of not really fair. But I don't know. You guys, if you guys think of a different way to do that, then let me know, because I'll be more than happy to do that. So that being said, I do have to reach out to Susan, and I wrote on the back of my thingy here, so I am very not organized right now. All right, so let's get down to business and talk about INL Prep. I actually entered all of my stuff today, or I did my entry fee and my entry today. So let's talk about INL in a nutshell, because not everybody knows what INL is. I know you guys have probably watched my videos by now, but if you don't, if you're coming back and watching it, sorry, I gotta put my hair back up because my stuff is being all crazy. INL is Indian Nations Live. It is the only live model horse show in Oklahoma. Unfortunately, we used to have more than that. I don't know what happened to Red Earth Live. I don't know. I think it might have gotten just too expensive. The person who hosted it might have just moved on. I'm not sure. But they don't have it anymore. I never went to Red Earth. I just heard about it. INL, I have been going since 2009. So it is my favorite show. The one where I've met all of my friends. That's where Madison and I met. It's where I've met Cinda, Olivia, everybody, practically. Now, Karen, I can't remember if I met Karen there or not. But anyway, so it is in, like, towards Bartlesville, Dewey area. Cassie Hayes is the host. She is phenomenal. Absolutely phenomenal person. Love this woman to death. And she's so fun. She is so fun. And plus, you know, you've got all of the Kansas people that come too, and they're fun. Like us Okies, we have fun, but they're fun. And then you got the Missouri people that come too, and they're fun. So it is Region 5 too. But it's going to take place toward the end of this month. It is a note card show, so you fill out your note cards. Like we were talking about earlier today, you fill out your note cards, and then you put them on there, and you can have tags, but she does the note cards. The same thing with Mid Kansas Live. Miss Kansas Live's the same thing. Briar Midwest is the only place I've ever gone to show that has the tags. So, I did grab all my tags, and I'm going to turn my fan off here in a little bit, and I did print out the class list too, because Miss Cassie changed it on me, so now I got to redo stuff, which is completely fine. Do you guys want to tag horses? Because we're probably going to have multiple different things that we've got to do here. I'm going to access my class list, but it is always, when I start getting ready for a show, I always pay attention to what the show asks. I've been doing Indian Nations Live for a while now, so I know the rules pretty decently. I always like to look it over in case I do miss something, because I don't want Cassie getting mad at me, or the judges to get mad at me. But so it's always good to pay attention, get the show packet, find out where you can find it, find out where you can locate it, and download it, and get the class list going, because this is important too. And then when you start getting prepped, you start picking your horses and all that stuff. But I always like to be prepared. I always have a running list going. You guys know the list. If you know me, here's the list. This is my customs, but I have to keep this on me because I am always either purchasing horses or selling some, or I have gotten actually to the point where I can afford to not have to show some anymore. But this is where I start with too, besides, you know, locating the class list and everything. But this is all of my original finishes. I've got this in a spreadsheet on Google, so hello, so I can access it anywhere. Sorry guys. But anyway, okay, so this is, you know, I can access this anywhere. It's on my my share drive of one of my Google accounts. So I can look this up, add horses, take horses off, all of that stuff. So this is where I start, besides locating the class list and everything. This is kind of, I have three different ones. I have three different class, like horse lists, I should say, depending on the show, because it's in the order of the classes. So like, for instance, Indian Nations Live always starts with stock. So she always has the stocks first. So in this particular order, I always have my stocks first. In Mid-Kansas, they start with, I think, the Arabs, and then they go to the Gateds, and then, you know, from there. So their stocks are toward the middle. So it just depends on the show. And that's where you need to figure it out, as far as where you want to start, because this is how she does her class list. And then she's got, you know, here's all of the decorators and stuff like that. Also, if you guys notice, this is kind of where I based some of my class lists off of. I've also based it off of Mid-Kansas too. So any of my shows, I have taken the only live shows I've ever gone to, and kind of taken my class list and kind of based it off of those. So she does have her custom section. This is her performance. Custom starts here. She starts customs with her foals. And then she doesn't have a very big, like, Mustang class. She has a big, where's all of this at? Oh, so the custom classes, they're custom and AR show together. So they, I mean, she just kind of, here you go. She does have the Arabs split between, no, she does not. No, wait a minute. Y'all, I'm missing something. Give me a second. Oh, duh, it's over here. Stupid. I'm here, guys. I'm trying. So she's got her warm bloods where they all show together. And then you get to the Arabs, because there's so many awesome Arab ARs. She puts all the ARs together, all the customs, which I have a custom. I have a couple customs that'll show together. This is your Briars and all, and, you know, not the ARs. This is your ARs, so I've got a couple of those. I have seen some better ones than the one I've got, so we'll see. And then she throws the, you know, light breeds together. And then here is her stock, and they all show together. So it just kind of depends. Now, on some of the OFs, she does, like the Arabians. There are better Arabians than there are some Briars, so she split them. On the quarter horses, it's a free-for-all. You're okay, Libby. Thank you, my dear. Thank you so much for the glossy Riptide. I appreciate it. Thank you so much, girl. Have a good night. But yeah, so she'll break up the, like, she's got, you know, semi-rearing and all of that stuff. Anyway, I digress. But here's the list. This is the list. So if I say I have to refer to my list, that's because I have to refer to my list. So I have it broken down between, you know, customs and ARs. I do class number on the side, which sometimes it doesn't matter, but, you know, they will say class number, but most of the time it's like, do I have any foals? Do I have any babies that are other breeds or whatever? And then that's kind of how they do it. And then I've got, you know, common name, so like a custom Peter Stone breed, whatever, stuff like that. So like on here, you know, I've got my Remys. Yeah, I've got some of my Remys here. This is the name of, like, this Hot Topic. That's the name of the actual, that's the name of the mold itself, not the mold, the model itself, even though I have a different name for it. Like Cheveo. So that's so I know who they are. And then, of course, the next one is my name that I have for them. And then the last column I have over here is the breed and the gender. So what I'm going to show them as and what they are like gender wise. So, and that way I'm not confused, because sometimes I do, because sometimes they'll throw a stallion mold at me and it's an actual mare, like the Lonesome Glory or Tilly or whatever, you know, like the Othello mold. It's always a stallion, but Tilly is a mare. So, you know, the red means that I have to tag them. This right in here, this highlighted yellow, that's for champs. That's the champ break. So I know where I'm at, so I can pace myself. If I have a little thing right here on the side, this means that the Volomere is not here yet because she's still getting time paid. Sometimes I'll put little stuff down here, like on the side, but I kind of quit that. So, most of the time I just have, you know, I need to tag them is pretty much it. So if you notice, like, here's all of the newbies. Some of these aren't new and I've had them for a bit, but most of them are, so they haven't been tagged yet. Most of them have been tagged, but I had to take off some of the Briar tags because, or some of the tags on the Briars, because I was showing them at Midwest and I did not want the multiple tags on there. So, and then same with the minis. I've got a couple that need to be done. And then, you know, here's all of my, oh, and the mini classes too, they show customs and ARs together. So, well, of course, you know, your ARs will be over here, but she breaks them up and stuff like that. But here's your OF list and here's your AR list. So, I'm trying to see if she changed anything, but she did not. Cool. Okay. Sweet. All right. So that's that. Let me see. Now can you hear me? I had it on mute the entire freaking time. Can you guys hear me okay? It was on mute. I am so sorry. Susan! Hi! Oh my gosh. Hey, you won my drawing, by the way, Susan. So I'm super excited. I am so sorry, guys. Oh my god. I had it on mute. I was wondering if I did that or not. Well, okay. I don't know where to start now. Anyway, I don't know what I'm gonna do. So sorry. No, you're fine. You're good. That was me being a dummy. Okay, so I was explaining, oh, okay, well, I have one here. Okay, so I was explaining kind of how to put a tag on. I'm so sorry. So, in this show, how much did you guys miss? I'm so sorry. Oh my gosh. Thank you so much, Madison. No, you could just let me know. Oh, okay. Well, so on page, the one that's in the very end of the, I printed off her class list, and it still says 3x5 card with your name, breed, blah blah blah. A string identifier was also a good idea to prevent mix-ups. So it says on here to still use them, but I don't know. We might need to ask her. I'm probably gonna still do it. No, I mean it could. I mean she did change some stuff, Madison. I mean that could be. I don't know. It's probably not you, sister. I think we might have to reach out to her though. As far as I know, she hasn't changed it, but she could be. I don't know. If she could go to the strings, and just do that, that would make my life better. Because we wouldn't have to make cards anymore. Okay. So the string tags, like I said, they're optional here. You don't have to have them. I like to have them just because it's easy. Because Madison and I and Olivia have we have glossy Harknesses between the three of us. Three of them. And so putting them, I looked over the draft thing. So, but, oh gosh, where was I at? Okay, so, oh my god, guys, I lost my train of thought. Jesus Christ. It's late. Yeah. So, yes. Okay, thank you. Thank you so much. You saved my life. So there's three glossy Harknesses, and they all look alike, right? I mean, there could be like slight variations. But I always do this because it's just easy for me to see this and read my handwriting and be like, oh, that's mine. So, because there have been people that have taken off with people's horses on the table, excuse me, and it's been a mess. So, and then you have some that like, is that my horse? I don't really remember. So anyway, we're going to use this little guy for an example. So, on the tags, I do the same thing as the index cards. She wants name of the horse, breed, and then gender. And then I don't put my name on the front. I used to, but then I learned I shouldn't. So I don't do that anymore. I put it on the back. I just put my initials because they'll know who I am. I hope. So it's, name, breed. Sorry, I'm trying to hold this. Breed, and then his gender. And so this little guy, when you're showing them, I always like to think that the flashier side, so his mane and his ribbon are on this side, so this is considered his show side to me. I always put the tag on the inside, the inside back foot if I can. So like if you've got, let's stand up. If you've got, so here's the glossy riptide, by the way. I am going to show him without the brand on this side because this is a glossy riptide. I don't want to show this because I'm showing him as a different breed than Riptide himself. This is a portrait model. So I'm going to show him like this as his show side. So this foot right here is considered, to me, if I showed him on this side, his inside offside foot, whatever. I don't know. I'm not making any sense. Am I making any sense? So to me, this is too close to the judge. I don't like that. That's just me. That's a personal preference. You guys do whatever you want. I would not do that. But now he's got a foot that's out like this. I would not attach the tag to it. I mean, I guess you can, but I wouldn't. I might. I don't know. So like, I don't know. Let me try that right quick, actually. You probably could. Some of the ones, I'm over here going, oh, I'm second guessing myself. Oh yeah, you can do that. Okay, so anyway, normally I wouldn't do that, but he's got the little feathers and stuff, so I think he's okay. But that should work. Okay, so let's say you're showing the running thoroughbred mare, the G2 running thoroughbred mare stablemate, okay? That is a very bad one to try to put on the back foot. So I usually do the front foot on her, but it's still kind of bad too because she's so like smooth. I don't know how to describe it, but it does fall off. Okay, so going back to my train of thought here. I'm sorry, guys. I ADHD'd on you. I'm trying to get this fixed too. So here's your little tag that goes on this horse. Like I said, it's optional. You don't have to do it. I like to put them on the offside back foot to keep, the farthest away from the judge to where the judge can still see it, but it's not right there in their face on this foot, especially if this guy's like on a riser or something. That's just me. You guys can do whatever you want. So to get this on that foot, I'll show you guys. I'll do my best to show it. It's a little hard to do and explain it. You take your string and it does come in a loop like this, like that. So, I'm trying to think maybe of you could take it like this. So like, nah, that doesn't make any sense. Anyway, make a loop and then you're going to take your tag and you're going to put it through this loop. Now, while you're doing that, you're also going to pull the excess string. It's not wanting to work for me today. Away from the tag. So does that make sense? Kind of like this. And then you're going to just pull and it's going to make like a little loop right here. So it's going to be kind of like that. I don't know if that makes any sense at all. I hope that works. I hope that makes sense. And then you're going to take your horse and you're just going to attach this to the guy, offside back foot, and you're going to pull until it kind of looks like that. So now it's secured on there. It's not going to go anywhere. On the running thoroughbred mare mold, I've got that Newport that was the Stablemate Club. Hers fall off all the time. Hers falls off all the time. So I do the front offside, like the front offside front foot, because that's the one that's like the most stable. Because the other one, like she's got, all of her feet like this and one of them's on the ground. That's the only one. So I do that. And I do hers a couple of times because it falls off all the time. So, but anyway, that's how I do a tag on my horses. Now, like I said, they're optional. You don't have to do them. But me, I would lose my horse because I do have similar horses to some of my showmen, my fellow showmen. But this is my toolbox too. Make sure you have plenty of stuff in that. So, that being said, do you guys have any questions on anything? Do you want to see anything else? Are you guys cool? I think I've got to go eat dinner. I don't know what Cody's doing. But if you guys have any questions, let me know. If not, I will let y'all go. That was since we talked a lot about some other stuff because the Kentucky Oats was going on, we got kind of thrown off a little bit, but that's okay. I'm cool with that. Yeah, is everybody good? Everybody good to go? So next week is Mother's Day weekend, so I will be putting out a live. That's why I changed my, yes. All right, Madison, get well soon, sister. Next week is going to be Mother's Day weekend, so I will not be live. I will be live the 22nd, I think, if we're not busy. We've got baby birds coming off, but I think that's during the day usually. So, trying to think. So I will be doing a, pre-recorded video. Ashley's going to come by and drop off her, Peanutine, her, her donkey that she got. And I'm going to show him for her. So she's going to drop him off. We're probably going to do like a recording because she got some blind bag stuff. So yeah. So that's going to probably be in the next week's video. Other than that, that's about it, guys. We made it to 100 subs. I'm excited. I'm so pumped, so ready, like ready for more. Let's go. But you guys, thank you so much. Like seriously, thank you so much for all the love. And I'm glad you guys enjoy my ramblings. I'm sorry that the schedule is so crazy. I'm trying to make it work out, but you know, farm stuff. Like I told Livy, you know, I had a farm thing come up the other day and I couldn't mail her Arabian out. And she was like, I completely get it. Like, I get it. But, anyway. But, hey, I would be bored if I didn't have it. So, all right, guys. I'm going to head out. I'm going to figure out what my husband's doing. And then I'll be back here to work on stuff. So, y'all be safe. Stay out of trouble. Have a good weekend. And if you get a chance, watch the Kentucky Derby tomorrow. All right. Bye. Let me figure out how to... Bye.